they don't make it at all. They get the products, the resources for it, and then they're like, okay, well, we'll sell it to you guys for this much, and then we take it and we build stuff out of it, and that's crazy. You would think that they would have took that opportunity and been like, oh yeah, we're gonna be better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna check right now. I'm gonna check right now with the your guys' currencies, the ours.
Ours is so shitty right now, dude. We used to be up
Did I
top.
disconnect?
$1 is 1.25 Canadian dollars. So you guys pay like $60 for a AAA game. So that's like 75 Canadian dollars. So we pay like 80 normally.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Johnny, you gonna download Red Dead?
Oh, already on it.
Good.
Already on it.
I thought Johnny already had Red Dead. Did
No,
he install it?
he used to game share with his friend Liaja, but then he got a new Xbox and he forgot his account info and they kind of like stopped talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But he just stopped talking to me.
I think it's on sale right now actually.
I know, but like I own it, so there's no reason to buy it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying. I think if the online's on sale, you can probably get it for like really cheap, like
Yeah, that's what he's
$15.
downloading. I don't own the full game on my thing.
It says you do.
It's
Wait, do you own the
right
online
now.
or do you own the whole game on your Xbox? Or do you have a disc?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I own the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, so that means like I have story mode like without having to like worry about my stupid ass discs this time.
Yeah, so you can play story
Okay.
mode without having to worry about anything, because I own
Okay,
it.
good. That's good.
You also get like the bonus
What's up?
content and stuff too.
Sweet.
So
I like
Yeah,
this
forget
new
what all
duck
that
mask
entails.
dude I
You
got.
get, like, a
Driving
pretty, you get like a pretty
intoxicated.
cool free horse and stuff, and you should accept my invite, Avery, so that we can join my group again.
What? You're too drunk.
Johnny, you should go just play Titanfall or something. And then while your thing downloads. Also, State of
Dude,
Decay is pretty
they
solid.
we're waiting
was
for
playing
you to
it
get
earlier.
on fucking Fortnite.
You know what I'm excited for is Dying Light 2. I don't know when it comes out.
Johnny was talking to me
Just
about
something.
Dying Light the other day.
I know, man.
I wonder
You
if it's
carried us
coming out
last
with co-op, because that'd be fun to play Dying Light 2 with you.
Yeah.
game. I know, man.
Seeing
You're a
what
fucking
comes
legend.
out. I think it
Two and done.
says it's gonna come out December 7th, so we'll see how that goes. I guess.
I'm excited
dude,
for
there's a
the
lot of fun
DC
there.
games that are
Fucking-
coming out next
I'm
year.
just sitting here. What's up, though?
Cause like, what? Cause like, besides movies, like just besides like movies, DC is better than Marvel and like everything.
Mm.
Like their characters are like 10 times better.
That's good.
Like if not counting Spider-Man.
Hold on. Say that again.
But,
hold on. Say
What?
it
They're
again.
like releasing this one game similar to Avengers,
Avery,
but like
Avery,
it's like more
listen.
stealth. What?
Say it again.
What? What, that DC's better than Marvel and like everything but movies?
You don't hear Mario on the phone?
I do.
He says, "Shut up."
Shut up. The I don't know. I never really touched things like that.
He
I
said
went
he
and saw
carried us
Venom
to a dub.
Carnage, which is like the first Marvel movie I've seen in a while. It was pretty good.
He thought that was funny.
You know, I like Venom Carnage when I saw it in theaters.
You saw it in
All
theaters?
right, buddy. You better get to bed. It's getting late.
You said you saw it in theaters?
You got Dior for the night, or does your mom have them?
Pardon?
That's cool.
You said you saw it in theaters?
Yeah, I saw Venom Let There Be Carnage in theaters. It was pretty
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, and you'll get a.
I'm
few
gonna
nights
see the
rest.
new Spider-Man movie when it comes out, like the morning that it'll come out.
No, it's
good. Yeah, I'm
fine,
pretty
buddy.
disappointed.
You'll
I
have
was
a
never
lot
got to
more
go see
days
the
to take care
Shang-Chi
of himself.
movie in theaters.
It was really good.
Yeah, I need to watch it at some point. I might buy the disc or something.
What'd you
'cause it
say?
looked
Yeah.
really interesting to me. Just like the concept
know.
of it, I
He's
find
a
like
little-
I wonder when that's
interesting.
gonna come out on Disney Plus.
But yeah,
Alright,
doesn't
buddy,
Disney
you have a
own
good night,
Marvel
man.
or something. I don't pay attention to that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, just like how Sony owns Spider-Man, which I don't know. I think they were bankrupt at the time. That's why the old Spider-Man movies are so shit.
But this
Not-
is where I
not-
sacked myself in the
Did
video.
you guys
Avery.
just say the old Spider-Man movies are shit?
No. I'm not talking about the Tobey Maguire movies. I'm talking about the ones with Andrew Garfield in them.
Those were decent too,
I mean,
but they weren't just they just weren't good.
Spider-Man 3 was not very good.
Bro, you gotta understand.
There was too many.
Right? Let me explain this to you. All right, it's
No,
before
no, I
it's
under- I
before
understand
you. It's before you. It's before even me. Like they would make movies about superheroes and like Batman and all that shit, and they were always goofy. You know what I'm saying? Always goofy movies. Not really serious stories. And then they came out with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was a completely up fucking big upgrade compared to all the older, like superhero movies. And you actually had a story, you actually had good actors, you actually had good acting, you had good CGI, you had awesome outfits, like, bro, you cannot tell me that Tobey Maguire's fucking outfit isn't the best fucking Spider-Man. It is almost scary. It is almost scary looking at. If you look at the fucking badass Tobey Maguire outfit, bro, the very first one that he made, that Spider-Man, bro, is lethal. Like, look at him, bro, and then look at all the other ones.
Morales' outfit.
Yeah, Miles is cool.
Miles is cool, bro, but just look it up real quick. Tobey Maguire's first
I've
Spider-Man.
seen it. That's like all I get on my TikTok.
Bro, it is
The
so.
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire looks cool. I don't know.
And like, it's not about like, and it's not even about like his outfit either. It's about him too. Like, you got, you got these actors like Andrew Garfield. He's like not Spider-Man. And then you got the new dude.
I'll be right back.
No,
I'm gonna go get
he
food.
would definitely be a better Spider-Man if the directors of those movies weren't ass.
But he's like a cool guy. Like, like he
He's
doesn't
like
play
he's a
that
cool guy.
awkward dude. Like, Spider-Man is awkward. Spider-Man is that nerd, like, who was
Tom Holland's
disliked and hyped.
Spider-Man's pretty awkward.
No, dude, and I was gonna say that about him too. Like, he's not awkward. He's that pretty boy, that pretty boy with that little touch.
Did you watch Homecoming?
Yeah, I watched it, dude.
He was awkward as shit in that movie.
Agreed, but it doesn't touch. It doesn't touch the same way as Tobey Maguire. Like, you see him literally almost get beat up. You see him get beat up by bullies, and how he is interested in science, and how, like, his powers aren't from, little, like, his outfit. Like, he is actually using spider webs that are mutated in his body.
Which isn't comic accurate.
That is comic accurate. It's the best one.
It's the best one, but he uses web shooters in the comics.
Bro, I highly doubt that. They actually said that movie was the most comic accurate than all the Spider-Mans. That's what I know. Like, how he fought that dude in the ring.
It definitely is, but
And like how he had that outfit on, and how he created his own outfits. Like, like he didn't have Tony Stark make his outfits. And then another thing about it is like how
I hate when people complain about the Iron Man shit though. It's so annoying.
I was just about to say it, dude. It is though. Iron Man, bro, is the whole antagonist of all Spider-Man's movies. Wrong or wrong? I'm not wrong. It's all right, bro. Because
he was dead in the second one.
Bro, let me explain. Iron Man in the new Spider-Mans.
The second one was literally about like him
I haven't seen the
like
newest
just
Spider-Man.
him proving to himself that he didn't need it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the newest Spider-Man yet, so I don't.
You haven't seen Far From Home with Mysterio and all that shit?
Yes, I have. Then yes, I've seen that one. But with that being
Yeah,
said,
that movie
though,
was all about him proving he doesn't need Iron Man.
But bro, the enemy is.
I mean, I
they're
understand.
about Iron Man, bro. His enemies are all about Iron Man, and getting back at Iron Man, or this and that and the third. It has nothing to do with
I
Tom
agree.
Holland. Has nothing to do
I
with
agree with
Spider-Man.
that.
But whenever you go to Tobey Maguire's enemies, they got a backstory. You get to understand who the dude is. You get to understand what his motives are. And you get to see him fight and the reasons why he doesn't like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can agree with you that there's not enough hand-to-hand scenes in No Way Home.
Yeah,
but,
bro.
They said there's gonna. I mean, no, yeah, and just Tom Holland's movies, but they said there's gonna be a whole lot of that in No Way Home.
And that's the point. No Way Home has all Tobey Maguire's enemies, and they all don't like Spider-Man. It isn't about Iron Man. It isn't about his
That's
suits.
why I think it's
it
gonna
isn't
be
about
good.
that.
It's because it's about. Because that dude has no idea who Iron Man is. Doc Ock, he has no idea who that bitch is.
Dude, they have no idea who this Spider-Man is, which is lethal, bro. Because, like, Tom Holland's a
Oh my
beast.
god.
Tom Holland is. I love it. He is a beast. But I'm telling you what. Tobey Maguire, he's going to make his entrance. And they're going to be like, which Spider-Man is that? And you're gonna be like, he's going to be like, I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. I'll pay rent whenever I got it.
I'm back.
Tom, they're gonna run in Tobey Maguire in the movie, and he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye." It's gonna be his first line. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. I only got like 40 minutes left. Probably be even faster. It's already on 21%.
I feel like they did kind of mess up Mysterio's thing, like in Far From Home, like, cause you
He
know
was a
that
cool
one scene.
character.
He was a cool character. I'm just saying, like, he's all about illusions. I'm not saying that like they just made him super high tech. Like I don't care about that. He's like that's what he does. But what the fact that they involved him with Iron Man kind of is like stupid.
Exactly, and that's
Like it
all
should,
I was saying.
like no. Like it could have just completely avoided that if if they didn't involve that one scene. Like it's like Iron Man called my experiment barf. He wasn't even in that movie. They kind of just threw him in that scene as like a extra. If you notice that, like he wasn't in Civil War, that's where like that one scene takes place. He was just edited in. They could have totally avoided that and just had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I know. And like Dr.
Austin,
Octopus
are you
is
there?
so dope. Like you know Dr. Ock, have you watched
Yeah,
that
I'm here,
movie?
just eating.
All right. What do you say?
Have you watched that movie with Dr. Ock?
Yeah, I've watched those movies.
Do you see like how like he was actually trying to be like do good for the world and for humanity? And
Mhm.
what happened was the things took control, and that's what he was trying to say. Like that's why he had that neuro chip, so they wouldn't be able to take control. And
Mhm.
fucking whenever he was doing that test, that neurochip got blown up. That's why he was the way he was. He isn't a bad guy. He doesn't want to do those things. He feels like he has to do those things because of those arms. They're speaking to him. They're telling him to.
Yeah, just like Green Goblin isn't a terrible dude. It's just that serum that's making him bad.
Yeah, dude. Like it's great
Oh,
stories.
I found a way under the map, Avery.
You found a way under the map?
Yeah, I just started like skiing and now I'm under the map.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Once we get here on here, good old fucking Red Dead, bro. I'm telling you what, we're gonna do some real fucking cowboy shit, boy.
Alright. I think they did Vulture in Homecoming fine though. Cause he's kinda like that non-important side villain, but he's still cool.
Yeah. I don't even remember him.
Yeah, he's
Avery,
kinda
whatever
hard to
event you
remember.
want to do, you can start. I don't care.
Alright, I'm kinda just like
Div.
going around in the bowl, and I'm gonna go to the shop and then I'll start it.
Div.
Okay. Avery, did you ever watch Django?
Oh, I forgot to do that, but you just reminded me. I'm gonna do that.
Johnny, have you ever seen Django?
Johnny.
Johnny
He's
died.
yeah, he just Austin, ask you something.
Have you ever watched Django? I've been trying to get Avery to watch it. You should make sure he watches it. Really? It's based on a true story?
I'm sure it is.
Oh.
Bro, he's a real guy. Or he was real. I'm pretty certain. On
Was
that.
Candyland real?
Yeah, dude, all that shit's real, bro. Like you think it's not
Damn.
really. It's funny, but it's like that shit ain't funny. Like that shit's real. Like there's people like that movie took place in 1950s or not 1950s, 1920s. Alrighty, do the math. A normal human being lives up to 80 years. Okay. Alrighty. Let's say I was a plantation owner. And I was 20 years old, because that's around the age they would be. They only lived like 40 or 50. And let's say I was lucky. I lived 80 years. That's 1920s to 2000s. I'm alive, bro. There are people alive right now that owned plantations or lived around plantations and all that good shit. And let's go a little bit further. I think the movie took place in the 1800s, to be honest. Late 1800s.
The movie took place in the 1850s.
1850s, that's what I said. I meant to say.
It took place like right before the Civil War, like in like 1859 or something.
Okay.
Because the Civil War started in like 1862.
Okay. Well, with that being said, 1850s. I'm 20 years old. All right. That's 3 generations. Okay. 2 generations. I am 80 years old. It's already 19 from 1950. It's 1930. Okay. I have a kid already, and they have a kid. Dude, they live off my money. They like, bro. They would absolutely live off my money, because that's how rich they were. And let's go even further. You know, one more generation down, bro. They are probably still living off that money. And with that being said, like, that ain't far away. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we think like all that shit's in the past, bro. Like that shit's just a few years ago, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. That shit was just a few years ago. Like, oh yeah, that was this long ago, bro. You know how long the Earth has been around? Billions of years. So you think 100 years is long, bro? Out of your mind.
Some people live 100. Yeah.
And like, that shit right there is amazing, because it really describes the lifestyle that black folk had to live in. And there's a new movie out called The Harder They Fall. That's the movie I was trying to tell you about. Look it up on Netflix.
I'm using a 266.
Okay.
It is fucking sick. You'll love that movie. If you like Django, you'll love The Harder They Fall.
Okay.
Real
So, yeah,
First
Johnny.
lightsaber?
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Oh, you know, like how they're releasing Gotham Knights next year, right?
Next year? I thought it was sooner.
I mean, like, it's gonna be like early next year, but you know how they're releasing that?
Yeah.
They're also releasing another game called Suicide Squad